So continuing on from the U.S. standpoint, which happened on the weekend, I can just go through everything briefly, but I didn't see all of it. I've been reading about everything about it recently, so I can just give you my thoughts about it, but I didn't actually get to see it, so if I'm wrong about something, I'm sorry, but we'll see what happens. Okay, let's get started. So, novice men was Vincent Zhou, who blew away the field by about 25 points. So, and his short program free skate were almost, or if not clean, I didn't see it, but he won by a lot. I should see him on the junior circuit next year. Novice ladies is Karen Chen, who won by 15 points. Good for her. Novice pairs was Chelsea Liu and Devin Perini, who would win by 4 points. Novice ice dance is Holly Moore and Daniel Kalber, who just won by a point. Let's see. So junior pairs, Nathan Chen, also excited. He won by 6 points, even though he was second after the short program. He had won novice men twice, and he had set a record for how much he won, because in 2010 he won novice men by 137 points, and then last year he won 163 points, and then this year he won at 193 points, which is ridiculous. But he has some potential. I hope he doesn't burn out before he gets to senior ranks. I don't know whether he's going to go to senior next year or stay junior. I think he's only 12 years old. He can't even go to junior Grand Prix yet. So maybe if he just stays on the junior level, improve what he has to do, maybe do some novice competitions internationally if he wants. But I think right now he's doing amazing, because if he wants to continue his titles and I don't think he'll be able to get up to where the senior men are right now, because he doesn't have a triple axel, but I could see him doing that next year easily. So if he breaks 200 next year, I could see him as a senior when he's 14. So yeah, but then he'll probably be going to the Grand Prix next year, which is good for him. Junior ladies was Gracie Gold, and wow, she had the triple toe, which is amazing, because not many women have that because of how difficult that is. Silver medalist was Ashley Kane, who was at senior pairs, and made her senior Grand Prix debut at the Cup of Russia this year. Junior pairs was Haben Denley and Brandon Fraser. Silver medals was Brittany Simpson and Matthew Blackmer, who were only 2 points apart in difference. And the third and fourth place finishers, Kylie Dwart, Colin Grafton, and Jessica Catalang and Zach Zidou, were the fourth place finishers in that section. Junior ice dance was Alexandra Aldridge and Daniel Eaton, who won by almost 10 points. And then the senior stuff. I didn't see the senior stuff, but the senior rank competitions, but I did read a lot of blogs about it. And Jeremy Abbott, wow, he won by 30 points, and he posted a score of 273 points, which is amazing, because he's going to World when he didn't make it last year, which is amazing for him. I'm happy that he got that far. I can't wait to see him do better. He could be definitely a medal contender next for Worlds this year. Silver medalist was Adam Rippon, who I saw at Skate Canada, and I think he's still getting better, and he did get second this year, his first silver medal at U.S. Nationals, so that's good for him. Third medalist was Ross Minor, who I also saw at Skate Canada, who was 10 points less than Adam Rippon, but I could see him, and the phone's ringing, thanks. And hello? Oh, they're not in right now. Okay, thanks. And I just ruined the video. Anyways, Ross Minor, 10 points less. And then in fourth was Armin Mamanuzadeh, who was 6 points away, which is amazing for him, because that's probably his highest points, because I was seeing him before and he was just staggering from the top 10 to not and whatnot. So he made the move to Colorado Springs to train with Christy Kroll, and that's definitely helped. He is going to Fort Collins, I'm pretty sure, but I will expand on that more later. Senior ladies, I watched this, so I'll get ready for a really long review. Oh my god, this was amazing, because going to this competition, I know he was going to win, but I know that Ashley Wagner, who has been struggling and some tough years since 2008 when she was bronze medalist and went to Worlds because first, second place finishers Mariah Nagasu and Rachel Flatt were too young. Fourth place finisher Caroline Zhang was also too young. And they descended fifth and seventh place finishers. That was a really big controversy because of the age requirements and blah. So at 20 years old, she won the senior ladies by 7 points by having one of the best free skates I've seen. Her Black Swan free skate is amazing, and I'm hoping that she will do well in the Worlds this year. Second place finisher is Alyssa Cisney, who had 180 points total. She faltered in both the short program and free skate, but she is improving on her nerves. And usually, if you look at her competition years, usually it's like up and down, up and down. So in 2010, she didn't make the Olympics because she placed 10th that year. But then 2011 last year, she won. And then 2009, she won again. So all people were expecting her to this year, but she didn't. She got second. And I mean, she got to Worlds still. So I think her free skates are amazing. The way she skates, everything she does and her spins are incredible. Yes. Third place finisher was Agnes Zawaski, who was first at the short program and had a triple toe. A lot of people were like, wow, like some new girl. She's not really new. She's been on the senior ranks for a while, but not the point. I'm happy that she was first, and even though she had a really bad free skate, she still was able to hold on to a medal, so good for her. And fourth place finisher was Caroline Zhang, who is like my favorite skater in the entire world. I was so happy that she made the podium this year, even his fourth place. That's okay because she's such an inspiration for me. Because I think that her skating is so amazing. Even though yes, her technique jumps are her jumps are really funny actually, like the high kick and everything she does. I think it's not the best, and I don't know why she does that, but she fixed it and her jumps are more consistent, and she has the spins / the pearl, which was amazing, and she deserved to get that podium finish, and I'm happy that she did that. And in the short program, she did land a triple loop combination. Yes, you heard it, a triple loop combination, which is famous since Taylor Pinsky did it in the 1998 Olympics, and her reign over the skating world she took by storm back before the turn of the century. Fifth place finisher was Christina Gao, who was in the third time she finished fifth as senior ladies. So, well, at least she didn't fall. At least she didn't get worse. So, sixth place is Rachel Flatt. She didn't have a really good short program, and her free skate was okay. So, and I know that she's been busy with university stuff. It always bothers me whenever they have her on TV, they always talk about her schedules, because when she was in high school, she had AP courses and blah blah, and she was in the U.S. She went to the Olympics representing the U.S. and blah blah. And then even when I was watching it on TV, they actually showed her schedule every day, and I'm like, would you just quit it? Yes, we know she's amazing, she's multitasking, she's a full-time student, and she's still doing this, but whatever. She won. Well, she didn't win. What am I saying? She won 2010 nationals. U.S., but she was sixth this year, which is disappointing for her. But then again, she had a really bad Grand Prix season, so I'm hoping she'll bounce back. Seventh place was Mariah Nagasu, who had won nationals in 2008. I was a little sad because she was doing so well before, and recently she's been a little bit of a head case, but hopefully she'll be better later on. And ninth place finisher was Vanessa Lam, who was the only junior lady to make the Junior Grand Prix final this year. So, but then she was placed fifth because of the trio of Russian ladies who were ridiculous, and the Chinese two-time national champion, Zijin Li. So she still got fifth, and I mean, she made the final. No complaints there, and her short program is so beautiful. I think she didn't do so well this time in nationals, but I've seen her short program, and I am in love with it. I don't want her. I kind of don't want her to change it next year, but she probably will. But okay, senior ladies is done. Senior pairs, I didn't see this, but I heard there's a lot of switching of partners. But Katie Denny and John Gohlin had won by just over 3 points, which was good for them. Second place finisher was Mary Beth Marley and Rockne Burbaker. Rockne Burbaker was a 2-time national champion, and Mary Beth Marley, she's so little compared to him, but they worked together so well, so yeah, like they did well. And third place is Amanda Evora and Mark Ladwig, who was 8 points behind, but you know, it's fine. And Ashley Kane and Joshua Reagan was 6th at senior pairs. So I think they're going to Junior Worlds this year. Yeah, and then senior ice dancing. Well, it was kind of obvious who was going to win. Meryl Davis, Charlie White, because they won the Grand Prix final. There's that rivalry between them and Virgin Moyer over in Canada. Whatever. Second place was Maya Shibatani, Alex Shibatani, which kind of made sense because they made the Grand Prix final too. They have been trailing behind those two rivalries, and it's like to see who would take the bronze this year. They did take bronze last year, but they had been the shadow, and I'd like to see them overtake them because that'd be like such a rivalry to see what would happen then. Because like in Canada you have Weaver Poche, Richard Moyer, and then here you have Shibatani's Meryl Davis, Charlie White. So there's like the two top teams on the North American countries, and I'd like to see what happens at Worlds. And then again, there are the international people, but just to say that the 4 top top ice dancing teams will be at Worlds this year. It'll be exciting. And that is all for the U.S. Let's see. So, as I was saying before, 4 continents with the top 3 finishers. And then for the ladies, Alyssa says he's not going because I think she just needs time off South Carolina, and so I'm going to place, which is I'm happy about because she deserves that 4 continents berth. World Juniors will be Jason Brown, who I think won the Junior Grand Prix final. I don't remember. Yes, he is. He won the Junior Grand Prix final this year, and Joshua Ferris was, I think, 2nd. No, he was 3rd. Jokes. He was 3rd. And then World Juniors will be Gracie Gold, Christina Gao, and Vanessa Lamb. So I'll be excited to see how those 3 go for it. And then pairs will be Haven Denley, Brandon Fraser, Brittany Simpson, Matthew Blackmer, Kylie Duarte, and Colin Grafton. Ice dance is Alexandra Aldridge and Daniel Eaton. Laurel Bonasori and Chavez Magner, Rachel Parsons, and Michael Parsons. And then for the Worlds, 2 spots will be Jeremy and Adam. Ladies will be Ashley and Alyssa. Pairs is Kaylee Denley, John Coughlin. And then Mary Beth Marley and Rockne Burbanker. Ice dance will be Meryl Davis, Charlie White, Shibatanis, and Madison Hubell and Zachary Donahue. So, and then we have the alternates, but at least they got it. So that is it for now. I will try to finish up the Chinese New Year video. I know it's been like 3 weeks since Chinese New Year. It's been over. Well, Chinese New Year is still like occurring now because it's like 2 weeks holiday in China. Not the point. I will get it as done as I can, but I sound like my head is all cloggy and I can't breathe through my nose. So it's like I don't want to sound like I'm dying in the video because I'm doing voiceovers, but I'll try my best to see what happens. Okay, and thanks guys. See you next time.